This is the sumo deadlift with a barbell. Okay, so this is a good exercise if you have a hard time getting a full depth with a neutral spine with a conventional deadlift. If you spread your legs open a little bit more, it's easier to get a bit lower, especially for guys who have really long legs. It's also just another good deadlifting variation that will challenge your muscle in a different way. However, it is important because it does strain your hips a little bit when the feet are wider, to make sure that you don't do it for too many weeks in a row, because it can beat up your hips a little bit. So the way I'm going to do this is set my feet up pretty wide, turn my toes out quite a bit. As I go wider, make sure the toes go out further, and don't worry about going too far. Stay in a range where you still feel powerful. Hands can go over top, alternating, or like this if you really want. And I'm going to start with my bracing strategy. Ribs down. In the bottom, I'll take my breath down here. All right, so from the side, we'll do this from the side. Things you want to make sure you're doing, like with all deadlifts, is to just make sure you have good back position throughout. And because as the weights get heavier, you actually put it down pretty quickly. Take your breath in the bottom position, get your brace on, and then drive your feet through the ground to lift it up. The only reason I exhale at the top is to just get those ribs down, get those abs firing a little bit more, to set me up for a good brace in the bottom. And then make sure at the top that you're finishing with your hips underneath you, not your back.